Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I was a little bored of the meta Hearthstone decks and decided to play a little bit of Hunter, and I want to play some Hunter with a little bit of a twist, so I built the current Face Hunter deck into more of a Midrange Hunter deck. Even the current Face Hunter deck is kind of a Midrange Hunter already in some aspects, because they're using cards like Golgar Backrunner, cards like Bosun Wrangler, very midrange style cards. But other than that, it's still just pure aggro, but incorporating some more slower elements like Hearthstone Forged, Alexstrasza Lifebinder and King Crush into the deck turns it into a slightly slower variant. It can still win games really fast, but it also has a little bit of more punch at the top end. Hearthstone Forged, obviously a great card for tutoring Alexstrasza or King Crush. I prefer to have two expensive minions for Talon to tutor so that it has plenty of targets. And also King Crush gives more consistency to the Bosun Wranglers, because now there are 3 beasts in the deck, so more things for that to tutor as well. And you can have some 10-9 King Crushes at some point if it's necessary. In general, the deck still plays similar to the current Face Hunter lists. So in the mulligan you're always looking for your Mankrik, then Intrepid Initiate, Imprisoned Fel, more excellent cards to have on play. Also pretty decent cards to have on curve, and when you're on the coin, Golgar Backrunner, simply phenomenal card. And this sort of slightly slower approach brings even more the upsides of Golgar to the forefront. A fun deck to play. I played a few games with this, I had 100% win rate, so obviously the perfect Hearthstone deck. Now, let's go take a look at Midrange Hunter in action, and if you enjoy this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. But let's see. I have played Magic. I've streamed Magic too, but I didn't get any viewers. I also played Runeterra and I've streamed Runeterra, but I couldn't get any viewers. That's not good. I mean, obviously people can try to tell you it's good, but it isn't. Alar is a bait. So is Vectus. I already do variety. I stream other games than Hearthstone to less than 10 viewers. Instead of Mankrik, I think I need to do these. Because there's a chance that I roll Kolek. And if the druid doesn't have Innervator or Lightning Bloom now for guardian animals, I think they're just dead. Yeah, I've done RPGs too. I've done everything that you're suggesting. I've done everything. I played Wild. I've done all of that. I've done everything that you're just suggesting there. I've done all of that. Okay. They did have an inner, but they didn't have guardian animals. 2, 8, 10, 14. Lethal damage. Wow. Turn 4 lethal with Hunter. Okay. Kept 2 cards. So this one is Skibblings. This one is Skibblings. I see. They can kill the Initiate. I still want to play it. Next turn is the Backrunner. And we'll get rid of this board. Here we go. So now we get rid of this board, but they could still have a Lunar Eclipse to kill the Backrunner. Do they have Lunar Eclipse to kill the Backrunner is the key question now. There's only one card in their deck. That's great here. 3 minions, 4, 5, 6, 7 minions. I want the Demon Companion, because I could roll Kolek. I think something like this is sufficient here. Okay, did they pick up the Lunar Eclipse now? That is the key question. That's the most important card for this position. Killing that Kolkar has to happen. Well, they did draw a lot of cards there.
A natural mistake. I concede.
Boom. Hunter power. That classic doesn't get any views, so I can't afford to play classic. I mean, but that's what Midrange Hunter is. This is what that's like what Midrange Hunter has always been. In fact, the current Face Hunter is closer to an old Midrange Hunter than it is close to an old Face Hunter, because it uses very mid-range cards like the Golgar Backrunner, like the Warsong Wrangler, like the Trampling Rhino. And there's just a little bit more mid-range. But ultimately the Face Hunter is probably just better. So there's that. Rankrick is a good card. Let's take that. An Imprisoned Face Maw. What kind of paladin doesn't have anything to play on one? Crazy times. It's a crazy world we live in. An aggro paladin. Or some kind of alternative, a little more meme in a Sot paladin. That could also be the case.
May the light grant you.
And the most expensive card being the most powerful. It's bad design, because it closes off people from playing the game. I mean, it's a rarity thing, not mana cost thing. It prevents people from playing, and that's always bad. Don't hit into the egg, please. Okay. At least you didn't hit into the egg. We're picking up the Rhino here. And popping that Divine Shield. So you can buff it, but it will still die. I mean, it's a classic pay-to-win design strategy. Do you want this game to be a pay-to-win game? Blizzard apparently does. Because they have changed their strategy clearly. And they have disguised that strategy too, by giving us a corset, which actually isn't a corset. I mean, it's a corset, but it actually isn't that useful. So they're like marketing it to us like, hey, you're going to get some sweeter cards, cheap, sweet cards. But that's not really what's happening. Favorite hero in Standard? Priest! Ha! Warrior, I suppose. Control Warrior is still a thing. Well, that they can't kill anything unless you use something more. An intriguing approach. A most intriguing approach. Wound Break goes nicely into this. Then we're pushing a little. Okay. Your next move, Aggro Paladin. You're now staring at a bit of board. Like, if you're Blessing of Fault already the egg, then you will lose the race. You can't do that. That was predictable. Well, that's a good randomly generated card. That was a great randomly generated card, in fact. Because they usually wouldn't have ways to really answer this. Let's spend one into that one. The Rhino will trample it. They go down to 13. I can still kill that. And that. Go face with this. This is still acceptable. They need 3 more damage to kill the Rhino. They could Conviction the Egg. They could get some minions and Conviction the Egg, I guess. Well, I hope the Skin Crush was now a Face Hunter card. It would be much better that way. Yep, Convictioning the Egg was the play. That was the only out they had. Sad times. So that's guaranteed Alex for me. So this Paladin will die on turn 9. If they can't kill me before that. Can they kill me in 2 turns? And I have a Divine Shield Taunt on the way too. And I've already seen 1 Conviction used. It's not looking like they can kill me in 2 turns. But eventually they will have to kill Talon. I mean, they also die if they don't kill Talon. And if they kill Talon, they die to the Alex. So, no matter what, they're dead. Hi, Nuclear Ape. Thanks for the sub. No matter what happens, they're dead. They're just dead. That's an aggro paladin they can't heal. They can't kill me from 28. If they don't have a taunt, I guess I'll kill them with the crush. Because that looks better. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.